I think every single person that watches this channel is a true gamer at heart, one way or another. It doesn't matter your console of choice. It doesn't matter platform. It doesn't matter if it's PC or console. Everybody has a passion for gaming that watches this channel. And with that being said, a lot of you have a passion for mods. That's right. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Chaos here. Mods are a beautiful thing. They're a tool. They're a tool for aspiring game developers to get their feet wet in the world of game creation, but they're also a great way for a game's community to support their favorite hobby together. And today, we're going to go over some of the coolest mods, some of the best experienced mods. For this list, we'll be looking at games with huge modding communities, but we'll also be talking about whether or not the base game is actually improved with the mods. Spoiler alert, they all are, or not. So that's not really going to be talked about. So let me know. What is your favorite game to play mods with? Do you only play modded games now? Drop a like, and we start off at number 10 with Arma 3. Now, did you know that PUBG actually started out as an Arma 3 mod? Didn't even start out as a core game. Extremely popular military simulator. It's been the birthing ground for lots of new game modes and FPS experiences throughout the entire modding community. There's Star Wars overhaul mods, entirely new maps, entire game remakes, and then on top of all that, you have the people putting out texture and performance mods to keep the game running in tip-top shape. So considering Arma 3's age, it is an excellent looking game by default, but with mods, it's one of the most gorgeous FPS games ever made. The community has kept this game alive. They have, and it's got some of the best mods to ever come out. It's worthy of a spot on today's list. The Arma community may be old school. They are. But I think all of them would agree that this game is best experienced with some mods loaded up. At number 9, a much newer game, Marvel's Spider-Man. 2018 Spider-Man was a runaway success for the PS4, and it helped solidify Insomniac Games as that top-tier studio, especially for open-world games. Spider-Man took everything they had done in Sunset Overdrive, made it even more fun. I mean, and then they added everybody's favorite wall crawler, a ton of favorite villains, an excellent story to tie it all together, and you end up with a masterpiece. In 2022, the PC port came out, and you know what that means. Yeah. Mods. They took the established PlayStation version, made it even better. They improved the visuals, graphical options, all of it, and then modders got hold of it, and since then, the game has gotten even better. Not only has practically every Spidey suit in comic book history been added via modding, but there's actually been a number of actual character overhaul mods as well. You can play as people like Black Cat. You can play as Kingpin. You can play as Daredevil. There's even some more ridiculous ones, like you can play as Kermit the Frog and Uncle Ben's Tombstone. Marvel's Spider-Man has quickly become one of the most modded games of the year, and I really can't wait to see what the community does with it over the years. I wouldn't be shocked at all if this is a game that continues to get tons of new mods every single year. The next one doesn't need an introduction, but I'll do it. Grand Theft Auto 5. It's obvious. Rockstar Games has always had this weird relationship with the PC community. Many older Rockstar titles never even came out on the PC, while the HD era titles like GTA 4, they had horrible performance and a lot of other issues related to the now defunct Games for Windows Live service. The devs, they really wanted to win the PC community over with their port of GTA 5, and they delivered. Not only does the PC version of the game run fantastically, but it also lets modders run wild with that giant sandbox and abundance of assets that are already included in the game. People have done some crazy things with GTA 5. New weapons, improved performance, new visuals, gibbing, weather, you name it, it's in there. I mean, you have the ridiculous ones, Iron Man suits, Star Destroyers. Yes, there are Star Destroyers in GTA 5. It's a modder's playground, and it's hard not to completely lose yourself while scrolling through all the options online. Speaking of modders' playgrounds, Fallout 4. Bethesda got a lot of mileage out of their modded community here, to the point some actually use it as criticism. I mean, Bethesda is at least a little bit guilty of using some modded community as a crutch when their games come out a little buggy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. In the case of Fallout 4, the modding community basically saved the game. They did. They saved the game on PC through tons of bug fixes, performance boosts, endless pages of new content made by the fans to enhance the experience. Bethesda should be paying the modders. A lot of people criticize Fallout 4 for being too linear, not having very many RPG elements, but there's some very popular mods that fix all of that. They overhaul the dialogue options. They give you far more customization in your experience. Frankly, all the Bethesda Fallout games have huge modding communities, and I consider putting Fallout 3 New Vegas on this list when it comes down to the game that has the best enhanced mods, but I'm going to go with Fallout 4. The prior games were great on their own. They were made even better with mods, but Fallout 4 was more or less fixed by the community. to the point that the modded version and the vanilla version, they're entirely two separate games. If you've never played Fallout 4 with the assistance of the community, give it a shot. It is truly an entirely different and better experience. At number 6 today, Super Smash Bros. Melee. This might be cheating since this game was never actually released on the PC, but if you know anything about the competitive Smash scene, you know why it's here today. Melee dropped in 2001. God, that was a long time ago. Fan favorite, but over the last few years, the community has taken upon themselves to keep it alive while Nintendo moved on to other projects. By using the popular Slippy mod on an emulated version of Super Smash Bros. Melee, you'll be treated to the full online matchmaking with rollback netcode. You'll also be treated to improved performance, widescreen support, playbacks, controller fixes. You can even use it while using other fan-made mods for custom skins and higher frame rates. Playing Melee online with the Slippy mod, it's a better experience. It is. It's a better experience than most modern-day fighting games, and it's largely thanks to this mod that the competitive scene is still so big. Nintendo initially tried to shut down the mod, and others like it. But now that it's so huge and there's thousands of people using it every day, they've kind of backed off. They're kind of letting it play out, I think. Perhaps this is motivation that Nintendo needs to release the long-rumored Melee Switch port. Now let's get some Call of Duty love. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. No, I'm not talking about the new Modern Warfare 2. I'm talking about classic Modern Warfare 2, which has a huge modding community, particularly through the IW4X project. Modern Warfare 2 launched in 2009, and a lot of PC players consider it to be where COD changed for the worse. I get it. Up until this point, Call of Duty had full-fledged PC versions for each game, but starting with Modern Warfare 2, the devs started porting the console versions, which led to the removal of a lot of core PC features, server browsers, customizable performance. The IW4X mod seeks to fix all that, and it has. Not only are there standard PC gaming features now that are part of Modern Warfare 2, but there's a massive server browser with lots of lobbies available, both vanilla and modded. So you can play classic Modern Warfare 2 just as you remember it, but with better performance, or you could jump into a crazy modded lobby and see all the additions the community has dreamt of over the last 13 years, and there is a lot. IW4X is arguably the best way to play Call of Duty on PC today, and if modern COD is getting you down, take a break. Give this fan mod a download. I promise you, you will not regret it. At number 4, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now, the remake took everybody by surprise, me included. I think a lot of us were expecting it to be completely missing the point of the original and be another disappointing Capcom game, but what we got instead was one of the best horror experiences in years. RE2 has been completely reimagined in third-person perspective, and it was built from the ground up on Capcom's latest version of the RE engine, which made it look incredible, especially on PC. The community quickly started seeing all the potential with the game as a playground, and mods started just rolling out. There's so many mods for the game, character skins, new characters entirely, changing the enemy behaviors, altering the encounters, adjusting the weapon stats for a different experience, new levels, new encounters, everything. The people working on these mods, you are legends. And if there is some awesome stuff available here for your next playthrough, you should go do it. At number 3, Skyrim. Now, Fallout 4 was largely fixed by mods. Skyrim was enhanced by mods. Released in 2011, quickly became one of the best-selling games of all time, boasting over 30 million units sold across all platforms. That alone proves how good the base content was, but the PC version quickly started going nutty. They made the experience more deep, more customizable, endlessly replayable. Now, previous Elder Scrolls games had passionate modding communities as well. Skyrim gave them the tools to make insane moments, face down a giant fire-breathing Thomas the Tank engine, unlock entirely new gameplay possibilities and combat encounters with all kinds of overhauls. There's NPC overhauls, dialogue overhauls, lighting and climate overhauls. Needless to say, the Skyrim community, you guys have been busy. Today, Skyrim is one of the most customizable fantasy games available on the PC. With how old it is, you can boot it up practically on any computer today, which is awesome. At number 2, Left 4 Dead 2. Another game that's over 13 years old, and yet it remains one of the most popular games on Steam every day, partially because of the replay value, but also because of the mods. Co-op FPS, you play as a various character trying to survive a zombie apocalypse in the deep south of the United States. The included content is a 10 out of 10 on its own. I mean, it's addictive shooting and excellent level design, but the modding community, they took it to 9,000. I mean, some of the mods are simple. New weapons, character skins. Others are complete overhauls. New levels, new game modes. Then you have the absolute legends who have released performance mods that make the game run even better than it did by default, which it was already good. Plus, since the game originally dropped in 2009, you can run it on any computer, so even if you have a dinky 5-year-old laptop, chances are you can boot up Left 4 Dead 2 right now and have the time of your life. Most of us have given up on any prospects of Left 4 Dead 3, but when there's so many mods available for this one, I mean, you may not even need another proper entry. Maybe you do. I'll let you guys debate it. And at number 1, there was never a doubt, Minecraft. You probably clicked on the video and knew immediately it was going to be at the number 1 entry. You were right. Hands down, one of the most modded games in the world, if not the most modded, and that's part of the reason it's remained so ridiculously popular on PC over the years. Minecraft is a sandbox game that I'm sure every single one of you has played at least once. The open nature of the game's creation has led to hundreds of new mods being released every month, and hardly any PC Minecraft player plays vanilla anymore. There's mods for everything. Textures, overhauls, performance, boost, little things, changing minor colors to make the game world pop even more. Minecraft is a game that lives on, and it will. I mean, for infinity, probably. I mean, the massive, passionate community in the modding scene, they bring it all together. So even if you're someone who doesn't like the game in its vanilla state, I guarantee you that some of these mods will change your mind. Reinstall Minecraft, browse the mods, lose yourself like the rest of us for just hundreds of hours. And there you have it. And you know a game I forgot to put on here? Roblox. There you go. Honorable mention. Let me know another game that is treated to good mods that you want to share with everybody, and I'll see you guys soon.